This is Lavandula intermedia du Provence, and another fragrant variety of English lavender. Well, I don't know if they consider this English lavender. I may have to correct myself on that. But anyway, this is Provence, and very fragrant. Now look at that. A lot of new buds, even though this is in full bloom. You see these buds that are coming behind? That's great. And even smaller ones behind that. I mean, that's a very prolonged bloom. You know, I don't know all of the different lavenders, but that's a good sign. You know, most of it, the English lavender that I've grown a lot of certainly comes out all at once. It usually doesn't have flowers and then a whole wave that's weeks behind. So I like the idea that you're going to get a prolonged bloom out of this plant. I would say that size-wise, presume that it's going to be 3 to 4 feet in diameter and about 18 inches plus or minus 6 inches tall, just the foliage, and then the blossoms are another 12 to 18 inches above that. Deer resistant, drought resistant once established, and probably shorter lived. I say this about all lavenders, but that's my experience. Is we tend to overwater them, not give them the drainage they want, and just do things that lavenders don't love. They like good drainage, they like moderate water, and if you give them that situation, you're probably going to get another couple of years out of them that you won't if you've got heavy soil and poor drainage. These are great in mass, but again, if I've got a plant that's not very long lived, I'm probably not going to recommend planting a whole bunch of these unless you're just fine replacing those. 2 years ago I replaced 3 of mine in a mass, and they're already filled back in and blooming, so they look great. So if you're willing to do that, that's fine, or your client's willing to do that. Just have a heads up that that's probably part of the package with the lavender family. And also the other part is they need to be deadheaded. The downside to a bloom cycle like this is if these ones that are purple right now finish and they turn brown, you're gonna want to leave those on there while the next wave is coming on, but it's not gonna look so great. So I think that's a bit of a challenge, is how do you deal with the dead flowers while you're trying to enjoy the next wave of flowers that are coming on? I'm not so sure. That would be an interesting one to deal with. One of the things I just noticed on this variety is look at this stem right here. Is you got a flower in the middle, and then you've got 2 side buds. So that's how you get this cycle that I'm seeing. Is a lot of these have a side shoot where there's another 2 flowers on the side of the primary flower that comes out first. So that's one of the reasons you're going to get a prolonged bloom with this this variety. So give that one a try. That's a really nice looking perennial, and the lavenders are hard to go wrong with as long as you know what goes with the package.